Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to race number 6 of the season, Texas Motor Speedway, the Samsung 500. 30 laps around this action-packed half-mile racetrack. A mile and a half racetrack, actually. And let's go look and take a look at the guys on the back straightaway, getting ready to roll off. Here's your starting lineup. Presented to you by Samsung. Jeffrey Finguy on the pole, Danny Culp, Trey Campbell, Dax Calabunde, Randy Carpenter, Cody Lamas, TJ Moore, P2 London, Matthew Rodriguez, and Racer DSM round out your top 10 as they go down through the rest of the field of 42. Just remember, it's not where you start, it's where you finish, and we're about to find out where some of these guys will finish in just about 10, 20, maybe even 25 minutes here. Jeffrey Finguy barely got the pole over Daniel Culp, and he's second.
Start your engine!
Second through fifth was all tied in speed. It was an unbelievable qualifying session, just how close, and that just goes to show you how close the racing is going to be here today at Texas Motor Speedway. Cars roll off the back straightaway into turn 3. And off of turn 4, the pace car is going to bring him in. Jeffrey Finguy, number 64 Walmart Chevrolet, going to bring him down to the green flag at Texas Motor Speedway. Here we go. We are green, the Samsung 500. Finguy, Trey Campbell to the inside. Trey Campbell up to second here. The man who has won 2 races this season. 2 out of the 6 races this season have been won by Trey Campbell. As we go down the back straightaway, Finguy hanging on to the lead, looking to lead lap 1. Randy Carpenter now to the inside, looking for the lead off of turn 4. Will he get it by the time they get to the start-finish line? Yes, Randy Carpenter leads the first lap here at Texas. And we're 3 wide already. Carpenter, Finguy, TJ Moore. Finguy falls about 1 lane high. TJ Moore goes to the lead now in the 7s. We're 3 wide down the back. Matthew Rodriguez inside for the lead. New leader, Matthew Rodriguez in the 51 Monster Energy Chevrolet. Logan Ryan now to the inside. Logan Ryan, I believe, might have beaten the line. Nope, Matthew Rodriguez does that lap. So now Logan takes the lead. He just barely lost it over Matthew that time. They go down the back. We're 3 wide, racing about 2 or 3 rows behind the leaders. Jordan Davis now to the lead in the 34. Here comes Aaron Williams in the 48. Drag race, 34. We're going to see lots and lots of lead changes here today at Texas. And lots of green flag racing. This isn't normally a track where they crash a lot. So I expect some pretty long green flag runs. A battle for second, Connor White and Eric Gatos going at it. Aaron Williams, Eric Gatos coming to the line here. Who's going to lead it? Wow, Aaron Williams barely over Eric. And we head back into turn 1. Gatos hanging on to the lead. 25 car. I believe that's Jake Smith, I believe, in 25. If I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it is. Jake Smith battling for the lead here. We're 3 wide for second now. Going off the corner, you see just how much the racing is picked up here. Jake leads that time by. Here comes Dylan Petit to the inside of him for the lead. Along with Mon Elias, and I believe that's John Stewart as well in the inside lane. We are about a quarter of the way through this race. Petit to the lead. Here comes Mon Elias with the run on the inside. New leader Mon Elias in the 43. Can he beat out John Stewart at the line? Yes, he does. But here comes Stewart, hard charging into turn 1, about to take the lead away. Yes, he is. Bringing along Joe Cole in the 3, and it's the 22. Penske Racing Dodge of, what's his name? I always forget. Still learning a lot of these people's names, as you can tell. But John Stewart looks like he's going to hang on and lead that time by. See just how much the 3 wide racing has picked up. It's about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 rows deep right now with 3 wide racing. Tim Figgle to the lead in the 22. That's Eric Burton is inside, and Connor Breton. Oh, we got one car on the wall. Can't tell who it is. It's Muhammad Elias. We got one car on the apron now. He's off in the grass now. That's Chris Dollerton, the Budweiser Shootout winner. Hopefully he doesn't come out into traffic. And looks like he's not going to do that. Because he's going to blend in with the field back here. And we stay green. Back here, things got a little shaky as well. Elias hit the wall, and look how much ground he lost. He is running dead last. Got some good damage from that incident. There's the damage right there. Tough break there. John Dillon now to the lead in the 4 machine. That's the 8 machine now on the inside of him. Tim Walsh. Got about 3 red cars there lined up on the inside. Tim Walsh. You got the 15 of Lannings, and you got the 21 of James Qualls. Walsh leads that time by. Muhammad Elias still running back there after hitting the wall pretty good here. About the only incident we've had today, and it was a pretty close call. He hit the wall, and there's Chris Dollerton. Remember, he shot to the inside and on the apron. I thought he was going to come up into traffic. Luckily, he did not. We have a battle for the lead again here. Just constant lead changes out. This racetrack falls now to the lead, bringing Trey Campbell with him. Trey Campbell who started up front. Jeffrey Finguy, the pole sitter, currently running 3rd. On lap 12 of 30 here. Like I said, long green flag runs at this track. We rarely see a caution. And we've kind of seen the 3-wide racing calm down a little bit after that close call with Muhammad Elias, but it's starting to pick up again as Jeffrey Finguy leads the lap. Pole sitter Jeffrey Finguy. Jax Calabande, 3rd car in line there, 39. Ryan Acosta, 2nd car in line. Chris Dollerton, 4th car in line. Remember, we saw him take a ride through the grass and through the apron. Now he's running up front. Battle for the lead. Dax to the inside of Jeffrey. Wow, Jeffrey able to hang on, lead one more lap. Now Dax is going to take it, bringing Johnny Gardner along with him. Johnny, the winner from Las Vegas, just 1 race ago. There's the 25 up front again. Jake Smith. Bringing his teammate in the 24 with him as well. 24 car of Marshall Rich. Battle for the lead. Jake Smith leads the lap in the 25. As the 24, his teammate peeks to the inside. Might be looking to take the lead off of turn 2. Not quite going to be able to do it that time. We're going to have to wait till about turn 3 to do it. Peeking to the inside. Peeking, goes. And then off of turn 4. We might be able to complete the pass here. New leader, Marshall Rich to the front. 14 right behind him, Charles Jackson. I believe it's Samuel Mills behind him, 91. So we're basically going to see just about every single car out here lead a lap today. And Muhammad Elias is really off the pace after hitting the wall now. You see just how off the pace he is. There's nobody around him. And sooner or later, he's going to get lapped here. Leaders are entering turn 1 now. He's exiting turn 4 now. At the start-finish line now, leaders are entering the backstretch now. So he's about a lap and a half from going a lap down here. He's about a half a racetrack in front of the leaders. But at the speed the leaders are going, he should be a lap down pretty quickly. Wes Riddle now to the lead. John Henley moving up to 2nd. Dougie Shears, Logan Ryan. I'm telling you, we're going to see just about everybody up front today. Pretty wide here, Connor Breton, Connor White, and Cody Lamas towards the back of the field. You see this 3-wide racing here towards the back. Slicing and dicing for position. We work our way up front. And Dougie Shears led that time by. Barney Ward, Ryan Daniels now making their first appearance of the day up front. As well as Dougie. We haven't seen him up front all day long. We're coming to 10 laps to go this time. So, you might want to, if you're deep in the field, like, for example, Cole here, who's been basically 41st all race long, it seems like. You might want to make your move now, up towards the front. You got 10 laps to do it, so it's still plenty of time, but you might want to start getting ready and get to that inside lane, because obviously that inside lane is the lane you want to be in basically every race in the Pepsi Racing Series. Inside lane dominates. And it's where most of the passing goes on, like right there, TJ Moore beating Ryan Daniels to the line to lead a lap. Eric Gatto's coming along with him, as well as the 99 machine of P2 London. Up to third now. See, we're an update on Mom and Elias where he is. He's at the start-finish line now. Leaders are coming off the turn 4 now. Leaders are at the line now. He is entering the backstretch now. So yeah, that gap has closed tremendously. So he should go down a lap here within the next few laps, maybe even before the end of the race. So remember, he's at the start-finish line now. Leaders are middle of turn 3 and 4 now. So remember, we've seen crazy finishes in the Pepsi Racing Series. That was real close at the line that time between P2 and Aaron Williams. We've seen close finishes in the Pepsi Racing Series before where lap traffic comes into play and blocks someone or causes a crash. So you got to keep that in mind, back of your head here, if you're a driver or a crew chief or a spotter. And you gotta tell your driver there's a slow car out there, and gotta be careful which lane you're in on the final lap, or whenever you catch that lap car. We're about 5 laps to go here, and James McLeod is just taking the lead. Mammon entering turn 3 now. Leaders entering the back now. So they are definitely closing in on 43. Jake Cole inside. I know says R there, but he's not a rookie. It's just because there's 2 J. Coles in the field. I just put that R there so I know the difference between the two. As he takes the lead now, we have 3 wide for second, third, fourth, all those back there. As Tim Watts comes back up to the front, he's looking to lead a lap here. Elias off of turn 4 now. Leaders are off of turn 4 now. They are there, and they're going to lap him probably within the next 2 laps. Mom and Elias about mid turn 1, 2 now. Leaders entering 1 now. Oh boy, the drama's starting to build. Elias entering turn 3 now. Leaders halfway down the backstretch. Petit for the lead. 22, Tim Figgle to lead. Connor Breton, there you see Figgle there, the 43. Lap 27 to 30, the closing stages here at Texas. Will the lap car play a factor? Or will we have a clean race to the finish? Connor Breton to the lead in the 27. On lap 27, the 27 takes the lead. How about that? Jeffrey Finguy, pole sitter, making his way back to the front. We're 3 wide for about 10 rows. Mom and Elias really slow now. Leaders catching him at a tremendous rate. Lap 28 of 30. There it is. There's the 20. There's the 43. The 20 car is the leader. Where is the 43 going to go? Where are the leaders going to go? Oh boy, this is going to be close here. Connor White chooses the inside lane. So does Mom and Elias. Oh boy, stack up here. Connor Breton getting a run on the high lane because that 43 is in the way. Lap 29 to 30. Next time around is the white flag, the 43. Mom and Elias looks like he's stepping out to the outside lane to avoid playing a role in the finish of this race. Good call there by that 43, but there's really nowhere to go. He's going to have to blend in with the pack now. Connor White hanging on to the lead through turns 3 and 4. Samuel Mills to the inside for the lead. New leader, white flag, Samuel Mills. Charles Jackson now to the inside on the white flag lap. And he's going to lose the lead, Samuel Mills is. Here comes Trey Campbell. Can he win 3 races this season? Can he win 3 out of the 6 races this season? Through turns 3 and 4. Campbell still with the lead. Chris Dollerton to the inside. Checkered flag in the air. Unbelievable. Trey Campbell wins again. 3 wins this season. 3 out of 6. Unbelievable. Unheard of. Chris Stallington comes up short in second. An unbelievable performance by Trey Campbell thus far this season. His cars now bring him down to pit road. The 43 Mom Elias to the damage from hitting the wall. And your race winner, Trey Campbell, for the third time this season. Let's go to victory lane with him. First, let's show you the results. Trey Campbell over Chris Stallington, Charles Jackson, Wes Riddle, Samuel Mills, Dax, Ryan, James, Daniel Cole, Brian Acosta. Your top 10 as we look on through the rest of the field here at Texas. Mom and Elias obviously coming dead last, one lap down after hitting the wall. We're going to show you that right now, how Mama hit the wall. I know you couldn't really see that well, so before we go celebrate with the 28 car, let's take a look at how Mama and Elias got that damage and when he hit the wall. That was probably about lap 15, 12 around there. Let's take a look at that. Alright, here's what happened to Mama and Elias, how he hit the wall. Apparently something might have broken on that 43 in the steering column. Just entering turn 3 here, he's you see that blue and white car with the Valvoline, the Dodge there. One car behind him is the 43. You're going to see him hit the wall here. You're going to see a spark. You see right there where the wall comes out? That's where the 43 is going to make the contact. Right there. You see the contact made. And from there, he just rides it into the wall. Nowhere to go for him. And there it is. He rides it into the wall. All through the corner, man. He rode that wall. He rode that wall all the way to the exit of the corner. Unbelievable. Well, there you have it. That's how he hit the wall, and from there, just the damage slowed him down so much, he eventually went down a lap and wound up dead last. Now, let's go celebrate with your winner, Trey Campbell, here at Texas. And here comes Trey Campbell down to celebrate for the third time this season. That's unbelievable. 6 races this season. And 3 of them, half of the races this season have been won by Trey Campbell. Pretty good record there for Trey. He started off the season winning the Daytona 500. Then, that was race number 1 of the season. Then race number 3 in the season, Turtle Beach. He won that. And then now race number 6 on the season, Texas. He wins this here today. So a pretty good record for Trey Campbell this season. And again, early season success usually never works out in the Pepsi Racing Series. We've seen it with so many drivers where they start off the season so good, clicking off top 10s, top 5s, wins. For example, Sean Henley last season started off the season very well. Not as good as Trey has started off this season, but it started off very well. He ended up not even making the chase, I think, last season. So, you know, early season success does not always mean championship or even, you know, making the chase here in the Pepsi Racing Series. But hopefully Trey Campbell is going to prove me otherwise, because he's had a pretty good first 6 races here, I'll say that. Congratulations to Trey Campbell and the whole 28 team. Join us for race 7. We're going to the short track at Bristol, the Food City 500. In fact, about the next 4 races are short tracks. So lots of beating and banging at those racetracks. Can't wait for that. Here we go. Bristol, we're coming for you.